Hello, beautiful soul. Samantha here, and this is my weekly Ascension Oracle reading for May 20th to 26th, 2024. And this week we're moving into more enlightened energies. It's going to be a bit of a less intense week on a certain level as we continue our deep inner healing. We're particularly going to be doing more healing in the heart chakra. You may already be feeling that. And we're moving into this in order to find more self-love and abundant love within ourselves. So, in other words, more self-esteem, self-respect, self-care, self-appreciation, self-compassion. So sit with that this week. You're going to be doing a lot of inner work still. I know it's perhaps becoming a busy time for people as we move into spring and beyond. However, you need to take the time to slow down and actually process this when needed. Okay, the body itself is still going through lots of upgrading and shedding and moving into higher vibration as we move into higher consciousness. So, and as I said in my monthly reading, we're moving into that eighth chakra in order to have higher consciousness, in order to be able to see things from a higher perspective and release karmic bondage. So, and as I channeled last week, the solar flares and other solar activity finally did level off by mid last week. I mentioned it, that would happen last week, and the geomagnetic storms are now reduced. And we'll see how long that lasts, because we're in a very, very active solar cycle this year and next year, and we were last year as well. So if you're not sure how cosmic events such as solar flares affect you, if you're new to my channel and new to the ascension process, I have a link below. So take a look below in the description of this video, and there's a link there for you. Okay, so let's take a look at the weekly reading. Okay, so here we go. And first of all, I want to say thank you for being here. And for all of you, thank you for journeying with me. I'm channeling and using my Oracle deck that you see here. And there's 84 cards that cover 7 body chakras. And there's 5 upper star chakras in our vibrational field. So I work with those because that's what's really affecting us as we go through this ascension process. And we have collective archetypes that are common to all of us that are assisting us along with plant allies on this ascension process that we're going through, which is unprecedented. And we are awakening at a rapid, rapid speed. So, but in my daily life, I'm a herbalist who focuses on the psychospiritual aspects of healing and the ascension process. So welcome to all of you that are here. So then let's look at the weekly reading. So the main archetype that you're working with this week is the Alchemist, all right? And the Alchemist has to do with the 6th chakra, so the brow chakra. And there's still going to be a lot of activity, a lot of shifting in your brain. So again, the way you think will be shifting, continue to do that, but a lot this week, how you see life, how you see your reality as you are letting go of the past. That's going to continue to shift for you, and a lot of psychospiritual transformation. So this week, our masculine and feminine inside of us are uniting. So we're moving into more wholeness this week as we rise above fear and pain and anger to transform and take full accountability and responsibility. Okay. And for everything that's happened to us in the past, all timelines, all lives, to retransform all of this and to embrace more humility and willingness and most of all, acceptance. That's the biggest thing we're looking for this week as we shed density and move to a new level of consciousness and self-love. So you may find that you're feeling more like, well, this is the way it is. I'm just going to accept it. I don't want drama in my life anymore, and I just want to move on. So that should be coming in more and more for you this week. And if you look in here, whenever we have the 12th chakra, which is the white star chakra, this is a great card when it's right side up here, because that means that all is clear for you to ascend to your next level. Okay, so that card shows us that we are moving out to new beginnings. And as we come up to the full moon that is happening on May 23rd, then definitely we are moving into new beginnings and new adventures. There's a full moon in Sagittarius. All right. So anytime you see that white star as that comes into a reading, you're connecting to something greater greater than your pain, and really wanting more peace and ease in your life. Okay. And knowing that we need each other despite our differences. And as we continue to awaken and be healed into wholeness, this is what we are realizing. And this helps us become more co-creative as we leave the past behind. Okay. So the plant allies this week in assisting, we have the heart chakra here with borage and fireweed. So that's the fourth chakra here in the heart. All right. And so this is where you may find more this week that you are noticing how your emotional wounds, particularly in the heart area, are really linked to your physical health. And that affects us on many, many levels. Okay. So keep looking at maybe how your resistance or any resistance you still have to releasing and healing anything that's emotionally painful and traumatic, okay, how that is connected to the physical self. Because as we let that emotional pain go, our physical health is going to get better. We're going to feel better, right? So this is a time to really focus on forgiving yourself and others and moving forward. You know, sometimes we don't want to let go because we're afraid of evolving. We're afraid of what that may mean and where that's going to take us. And then we have to step into a greater version of ourselves, and that can bring in a lot of trepidation. Okay. So, but however, if we don't do this, then we don't find the courage and the strength and the vitality to help us evolve to a new way of being and living. So, really look at where you may have some resistance to letting go of past stories for yourself, or past how you view yourself, or how people have defined you, or how you feel about others. Okay, but it all comes back to self-love and loving yourself. Okay, if you deconstruct all of that, that's what it comes back to. So we have fireweed and borage here. Borage is about I transcend emotional pain with courage and tenacity. And then fireweed plant, which is all about I am abundant love and have all that I need, and all that I need inside me. All right. So those are two affirmations for you this week that you can work with. We also have yellow dock, which is upside down. That one is the seventh chakra. So when it's upside down, you're deeply, more deeply in it and have to really work with it. And this is about letting go of pain of the past and feeling strong in who I am. And this is seventh chakra. This keeps you in the ego if we don't let this go. Therefore, we can't connect to the greater sense of who we are and why we are here. So you're going to continue to cleanse yourself of old emotions and drama this week that are still lingering in the conscious and the subconscious. Okay. And assimilating the lessons that you learned, so that you have more personal empowerment and resolve as you move forward. And then lastly, we have lilac, which was in the reading last week. If you remember and you follow my videos, it was upside down, and we were not trusting as much in the divine blueprint of our life. We were fighting against it and still staying in past pain and working through that. This week, we're coming into releasing and moving into trusting it, and trusting that with surrendering and releasing doubt and, of course, trepidation that things for you will never change. Well, they are changing, and you have to believe that. Keep moving with that awareness and understanding, and taking it to a higher vibration within yourself. And if you're still experiencing a lot of emotion, which we are, there's going to be a lot coming up. You know, we seem to be clear more in the morning, and then it rises in intensity through the day, and your body will be feeling it. You might feel more puffiness, more digestive issues, more inflammation in the body. Okay, other things, but that will be coming up a lot to keep releasing and releasing to heal. But continue to direct that emotional intensity as much as you can to either you can rest, but towards anything that makes you inspired, such as new relationships and love, creative projects, ideas, anything that for you moves you in that way. And of course, nature is always healing as well. Okay, so remembering that this builds, and this again, the lilac is the eighth chakra, which again connected with the enchanter, enchantress, which is the overall archetype for this month as we move to a higher sense of consciousness, moving through that portal into a rainbow of new possibilities and beginnings. So again, a wonderful week on that level. You're coming out the other side of this, okay? And know that you are moving into more self-love and growing and moving forward in your ascension process. So thank you for being here. Please subscribe and turn on notifications for future readings. I love your comments. Tell me how things are going for you. And I will see you next week when I do the monthly reading for June. And June, we're going to continue to move into our deeper healing and go up, up, up in our vibration. So good things are coming for you. Please believe that. All right. Sending you a lot of love, and I will see you soon. Take care.